So when we talk about O2 plus, that means one of the oxygen atom will be carrying 8 electrons as usual, but the other one will carry only the 7 electrons. So 8 plus 7, that makes the figure to be as 15 electrons to be accommodated over here in these molecular orbitals. Yes, of course, the first the electrons will move to the bonding molecule. So we have bond order equal to 10 minus 5 over 2, wherein 5 electrons have come from the respective anti-bonding molecular orbital, that is sigma 1s, which gives us 2 electrons. Sigma star 2s, of course, that is the anti-bonding molecular orbital, gives us 2 electrons. So 2 plus 2 makes it 4, and 1 electron from this pi star 2py orbital. So in all, we have 5 electrons from the anti-bonding molecular orbitals. That makes the bond order to be as 2.5. Now, what is the magnetic behavior of this species? Yes, of course, there is one electron which is unpaired in the molecular orbitals. So it is definitely paramagnetic in nature. This species is paramagnetic in nature. Next, we have oxygen ion, of course, which is O2 minus. So this time we have a negatively charged species. So a negatively charged species means one of the oxygen atom is having an extra electron as compared to the other neutral atom, and the electrons from these atomic orbitals, they will definitely go to the molecular orbitals first. They will fill up the molecular orbital first. Now, when we fill up these molecular orbitals, we assume that the inner shell, it does not participate in bonding. And in case of oxygen molecule also, we see that the anti-bonding 2py, pi 2py and pi 2pz orbitals, they were singly occupied in accordance to the Hund's rule, right? And the unpaired electrons, they give rise to paramagnetism. So in the case of oxygen ion, which is negatively charged, for example, the compound that is potassium superoxide, KO2, it carries the O2 minus ion. It contains the superoxide ion, which is O2 minus, right? So the inner shell of electrons does not take part in bonding, and the bonding, that is sigma 2s2 and anti-bonding sigma 2 star 2s2, they cancel each other. Okay, so sigma 2px2 orbital is filled and forms a sigma bond here. The effect of the bonding, that is pi 2py2 and anti-bonding pi 2py2 orbitals, they cancel each other, and completely filled bonding pi 2pz is half cancelled over here. Okay, why? Because it is half filled by the half filled anti-bonding orbital. This gives rise to a half pi bond. Now the bond order, if we see over here, it comes out to be 1.5. Okay, so alternatively, the bond order may be calculated like this also, using the formula, that is NB minus NA over 2. It is NA, not N2, which is a mistake over here. So this corresponds to a bond that is intermediate in length between a single and a double bond. So the superoxide ion has an unpaired electron and is therefore paramagnetic in nature. This is the story of the oxygen molecule, the species, which is O2 minus, a negatively charged species, right? And since it contains unpaired electron, it is paramagnetic in nature. I hope the story of oxygen and its various species are clear to you.